each person has 30 donuts in front of them. They're a mix, they're all ring donuts and they're a mix of different flavours, but they've all got the same amount on there. The donuts tonight are provided from Sugar Rush in Stockton, so check out the Facebook page. And then we've also got a few sponsors on the sponsor board behind the eaters, so make sure to check them out. Right, so in seat number 1 we have Carl Gibson from Carl V Foods. Right, so with this, everyone just at the start of this, just want to test the gravy's coming out. If everyone just do a quick test, because I don't want to find halfway through, just on your plate, everyone just do a test to make sure the cream's coming out. Just one test, yeah? Right, so we start the contest. 3, 2, 1, let's eat!
Alright my friends, what is going on? So literally in like less than a week's time as of recording this clip, I'm going to be taking part in a donut eating contest held by the British Eating League and hosted by the George Pub and Grill. So I figure I want to get a little bit of practice in. So I'm going to do 2 practice runs. We've got this one, then I want to do one final one, maybe 2 days before the actual contest. But firstly I want to give a massive thank you to these guys, the Cake Takeaway in South Shields. They provided all of these awesome mini donuts for me to practice with. These are actually a lot smaller than the ones that are going to be in the actual contest, but it'll give me a kind of good idea on what it's going to be like to speed eat. Slide these back a bit. These are kind of mini donuts. I think the ones for the contest are like sort of slightly bigger. Alright guys, with that said, go. One minute 39 seconds. Oh well, you guys can see that the lighting's not great in here. They were a lot easier to get down. Obviously they're quite a lot smaller and they're cake donuts. But there we have it guys, that was 25 mini donuts in 1 minute 39 seconds. I think, like I say, I'm going to do one more practice run and then it will be the actual contest. Do you want to start the timer?
Yeah, go for that. Go. Let's see an empty mouth. You see that time? 1 minute 10.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, well, for 15 small ones.
Alright guys, sorry about the ghetto setup. I'm actually using my GoPro 8, but this is test run number 3 for the contest on Friday that I'm going to be taking part in, which is a big donut eating contest. Essentially we're going to have 25 donuts, 10 minutes on the clock. First person to finish gets £100. So guys, I want to give a massive shout out to these guys, the Big Fat Donut Company, right here repping these guys. Honestly, they're amazing. They're based in Newcastle. They make these amazing vegan donuts. They've got a bunch of different flavours. They've actually got a new recipe for the dough, so I'm actually really excited to try these. But right here I've got 10 of their giant sugared donuts. Look at the size of that. These are obviously a lot bigger than the contest ones, but this will give me a good idea on the speed. These are covered in sugar. They feel very light and soft. So ideally I kind of want these down in no longer than 3 minutes, I reckon should be doable. But guys, I'll have a link down below to the Big Fat Donut Company. I'm definitely going to be doing another video with these guys very soon, maybe a giant donut, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm just going to see how fast I can physically finish all of these. Right guys, so with that said, hopefully you can see the timer just there. Like I say, my goal is under 3 minutes would be ideal. These are pretty hefty donuts, so if I can do that, that'll be good. In 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Jesus Christ. Firstly, amazing donuts. You guys need to check them out. They were seriously fluffy, soft, light, amazing. Oh wow. That was a lot of sugar though. Jesus. 3 minutes 39. Just getting used to that technique of trying to swallow the dough. I would say that's probably the equivalent of what's going to actually be for the contest, but they're going to obviously be a bit smaller. But that wasn't bad at all. Look at the sugar on my hands. On to the contest.
Right, so we start the contest. 3, 2, 1, let's eat.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry about that quite dramatic start. But yeah, as you guys heard from the start, this is a donut eating contest held by the British Eating League and hosted at the George Pub and Grill. So essentially, we all had 10 minutes to get down 30 donuts. You had some sugar donuts at the bottom, and then on top there is kind of a mixed variety. All of these donuts were provided by a company called Sugar Rush in Stockton. So yeah, essentially, you also have a can of squirty cream, or if you guys want to call it whipped cream, whatever you want to call it, the kind of cream that is in a can. Basically, you have to finish that with the donuts. You can either squirt it straight onto the donuts and eat it like that, or literally just squirt it straight into your mouth, but that entire can also needs to be finished within the 10 minutes. There was 5 of us going head to head in this.
Go on, Kyle. You got 1 minute 40 for win.
If you guys want to see a full live video of this, head over to the British Eating League's Facebook page, there's a link down below, and also head over to the George's Facebook page, once again a link will be down below. You can see this full event in its live entirety, unedited, right from the start, and see how we got on. But anyway, back to the actual contest. Like I said, you got 10 minutes. If you do it, for the first person to finish within the 10 minutes, you get a £100 cash prize and points on the leaderboard. And I do believe second place got like a £25 voucher. But yeah, there was actually a decent amount of competition going into this. My mate Max was actually taking part, and he's definitely becoming quite a good eater. So it was good to have a little bit of competition during this one. It does get quite intense as this plays out, but honestly, great contest.
Carl's now squirting all his tub on there.
The sugar was definitely starting to get to me pretty early on. This was actually a lot later than I would normally eat. I try to get my challenges done sort of, you know, midday, sort of noon. This was quite late. This was about, I want to say, 7:30 PM. So it was definitely a little bit later than I would normally eat. But yeah, technically, as you guys can see, I'm literally just picking them up and shoving them in. I want to give a big thank you to the Big Fat Donut Company and also the Cake Takeaway for helping me practice for this contest. You guys saw at the start, I used both of those companies to basically, well, help myself get a little bit better. And I think it definitely paid off going into this because I was a lot more confident. But with that said, guys, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of this video in peace. See what happens. See if I manage to finish or not. Or maybe I throw up. Who knows? But with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. And of course, I will catch you in the next one.
Right, it's 5 minutes 30 in. Just over halfway. 5 minutes 30. This is going to be close. Keep going, lads. Go on, John. We've got John, Kyle, and Max all smashing it on this event. And then doing tonight's photography, Paddington Dent. Check out his Facebook page. Kyle's literally got his cream left. And we're done. 7 minutes 45 seconds for first place. Kyle Gibson.
Go on, Max.
Max is down
wow.
to the last 2 minutes.